Hello everyone, it's Philippos from the International Office of the University of Pisa. Our international students ask us how to do or how to renew my residence permit. If you don't know, your residence permit is gonna be one of the first documents that you have to do once you arrive to Pisa. And your residence permit will be one of your principal ID here in Italy. So if you wanna know how to do it or how to renew it, follow me in this video. The first thing to do, go to post office and take the kit. The kit for Permesso di Soggiorno. Remember that kit is free. You should fill it and resend it again from here, from the post office. In this video, I will show you how to fill it. So now we are in the post office. Let's take a number. P41. Sì? Salve, vorrei il kit per il rinnovo del permesso di soggiorno. Grazie. Sono finiti? Ok. Ok, grazie mille. Arrivederci. Okay, she told us that it's finished, and it's normal here in Italy. Don't worry. If it's finished in a post office, try another post office. Okay, so now I will go to another one, the nearest. Here is another post office. Let's try here. Let's take a number.
E il kit per il permesso di soggiorno ce l'avete? Bene.
Yes. Grazie mille. So we did it. Here's the kit for Permesso di Soggiorno. Now let's fill it and I will tell you what to do later. So I'm now in the International Office of the University of Pisa. We got the kit, so let me tell you how to fill it.
First of all, these are the continent. No.
We will fill this one, okay? The first one, not the second one. Okay, so first of all, you should use only black pen, only black, okay? Al signor Questore di Pisa, sigla provincia PI, which stands for Pisa. Leave this empty for now. Cognome is your last name. Nome is your first name, all your first name. Provincia di domicilio, Pisa, it should be Pisa, or the place where you live, the provincia where you live. Il comune di domicilio, where you live. Comune, where you live, okay? Richiede il, here, if you wanna renew, put an X here. If you wanna do it for the first time, X here. If you wanna update, if you lost it and you're doing it again, if you're changing it, for example, from study to work, this is not our case, okay? So if you are renewing, X here. If you are making it for the first time, doing it for the first time, X here, okay? Here, the kind of document, so Permesso di Soggiorno, okay? For this one, see this letter D. If you go to this instruction module, he tells you what to do. For example, here with D, see the document number 2. Here is document number 2. Okay. So he is asking here, why? What is your type? What's your case? So for example, if you are researcher, so you're gonna write here 27, like here, okay? If you are student, 31. If you are doing trainship, 33. If you are asking Permesso di Soggiorno and you are UA for long period, so 09. If you are changing your Permesso di Soggiorno, for example, from study to work, so 10. If you lost your Permesso di Soggiorno and you are doing it again, so 12, etc, etc. So let's go back here. 17. Aggiornamento foto carta di soggiorno stranieri. So are you updating the picture of your carta di soggiorno? I don't think this is your case, but if yes, put an X here, okay? Okay, if you are renewing your permesso di soggiorno, okay? So if you don't have it, you're doing it for the first time, leave all of this empty. If you are renewing it, write here the number of your permesso di soggiorno. Here, the number, okay? Here, the type of permesso di soggiorno, if you're a study or etc. etc. From this number 2, as we said before, this one, okay? And here the expiry date of your permesso di soggiorno. So here write 01, here put an X. You can leave this empty, 99% you will leave also this empty. Here saying, write the number of your sons. If your family here in Italy, you are doing permesso di soggiorno all together, write here the number of your sons if you have sons. Then here put the date and here your sign. Second paper. Here, if you have codice fiscale, put it here. If you have it, right here. If you not, it's okay. Here write A if you're celibate and B if you are married. Here write M male or F for female. Here your birthday, day, month, year, and here the code of the country where you were born. Letter K, alligato number 3. This is number 3. For example, if you're from Afghanistan, so you're gonna write AFG, from Bahrain, BHR, and so on. Here the code of your citizenship country from the same, this one, number 3. Then here the city where you were born, for example, I don't know, Cairo, okay? And here put an X here or here if you are a refugee. If yes, if no. Okay, here we will need an ID card. If you will use your passport, X here. If you use another document, X here. And here you should say what kind of document. How can we know it? From here. Number 4, document number 4. If it's, for example, an ID card for UA citizens, 09. If there is a document of refugees, 02, and so on. Let's go back to our module 1. We're still here. Okay, the number of that document, the expiry date, and the place of issue. If you don't know what is M, go here. M, police station, for example, 06, ONO, 05, government 01, and so on. Let's go back to our module 1. Here are some data from your visa to Italy, okay? The entrance date to Italy, day, month, year. The destination, if it's Italy, right here, Italy. The visa number, if your entrance is single or multiple. Here X or here X. And if there are any notes for your visa. Duration of visa. Here the dates of your visa, from when to when. Here the expiry date, and here the issue date. Now let's go to page 3. Here in page 3, we will choose from one of these 3 options. If you are just foreigner, if you are a refugee, if you are stateless, put an X, okay? And here the duration of the new permesso di soggiorno that you would like, 1 year or 2 years. Remember that if you're a student, you can't choose 2 years, unfortunately, so only 1 year. Here's some info about your address and your phone here in Italy. So province of residence, comune, and if you don't know your comune, you can put your address on Google and ask for comune. Your address here in Italy, remember, okay? The number of the house here in Italy, if there are letters or just numbers, the stairs, the internal, and the cap. And if you don't know the cap, do the same thing for comune. Put your address on Google and ask Google for the cap. Your email address and facoltativo means optional. If you don't want, you cannot write it. Phone and phone here in Italy, okay? Here in Italy. If it's here in Italy, here we write 0039 and the number, okay? Here for any communication, if the police can't contact you, residence, the address, province, comune, address, number or letter, stairs, internal and cap. Let's go to page number 4. Okay, here it asks us about Carta di Soggiorno. We are doing Permesso di Soggiorno, so leave all of this section empty. And here, the same for this part. These are all info if you are doing your Carta di Soggiorno, but we are doing now Permesso di Soggiorno, so leave this empty also. And now let's go to page number 5. Okay, in case you are just a student making Permesso di Soggiorno or for the first time or renewing it, so your Permesso di Soggiorno is done, your kit is filled. But if you have your family here in Italy, if you're coming to Italy with your family and you are doing Permesso di Soggiorno all together, so if you are father or mother, put here yes or no. If you are a son, yes or no. Son or daughter, yes or no. And here in the next pages, you are gonna write info about sons and daughters. So if you're just a student, you're not with your family here in Italy, your kit di Permesso di Soggiorno is filled. Please remember to use only black pen and please write only in capital letters. Capital letters. The last thing that you have to do is to fill this one, the receipt. Now let me tell you how to fill this receipt. Here we're gonna write the amount of money that you should pay and how much money. So the last year it was about 70 or 74, but this year 2023 it's 80 euros and 46 cents, I think. So please ask in the post office how much money you will pay, okay, the amount that you will write here. And here the same amount but in letters, your last name and your name, and here your address. The same thing here, the amount in numbers, letters, your name and your address. The amount in numbers, amount in letters, your last name and name, your address, your cap and the locality. Now we are done. Let's put all these documents together back. The last thing that you have to do, you should buy a Marca da Bollo from any tabaccheria here in Italy. This is Marca da Bollo and it costs 16 euros. Now you should attach to this file your passport, photocopy, your visa and any other documents that you have, like enrollment to the university, the insurance, the bank statement for example. If you have any of these documents, attach it here. If you don't have it yet, just attach your passport, photocopy and visa. Now with kit, passport, visa, Marca da Bollo 16 euros, you should go back to the post office and send the kit to the police station. And there they will give you the receipt of the payment and they will give you also a document with the date and hour when you will go to the questura or the police office to give them your fingerprints and to give them also the other documents that you didn't attach here. Now we finished. I hope this video was useful. I am Philippos, an international ambassador of the University of Pisa, and see you in the next video. Ciao ciao!